Back in my day, we used to have Wonder Woman. Now your generation wonders if it is a woman. It's a little gender fluid humor. But it is, guys. It's your boy BlastphamousHD. And today we are here under terrifyingly and unfortunate circumstances because you guys have sent me scary videos from nukes and I am foolish enough to watch them again. Let's do this.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera, hiding under the covers.
Dang it.
Over on the YouTube channel, Austin's Vinyl Corner, this guy, whose name is Austin, uploads videos where he discusses and reviews vinyl records and talks about all things related to music collecting. Austin has never shared anything on his channel that is even remotely related to the supernatural. That is, except for one creepy video. Now in the video, Austin explains that he was sent some spooky CCTV footage by one of his coworkers who claims that her house is extremely haunted. The young woman says that late one night she was fast asleep in bed when the motion-activated CCTV camera in her bedroom captured a short video that is absolutely chilling.
Word?
Play button.
Can we see what else is under your covers? She looked like she was in shape. What the hell is that peeking out at us? That better not be something. Hey, you pay rent or you get the hell out. Pay rent or quit.
Can play this one.
What is that?
This
Hey.
one right before it.
We're not like the white people. You better not show
Put it in
yourself.
Intervals. It's gonna play 30 seconds.
Is that not
Then it's
something?
gonna stop for a minute. And within a minute.
How many minutes?
Yeah.
Nigga. We getting mouth stuff? Hey, huh? Little dirty throw. Ah! Somebody was doing stuff, sitting on us while we were asleep?
At first, Austin's coworker is sleeping quietly and the CCTV camera doesn't detect any movement,
Is she
other
pretty?
than some occasional tossing and turning in bed.
Only
But then,
if she's
late into
pretty.
the night, the camera starts to record as something moves.
Man,
Something
suck it.
that almost looks like the head of a
Ghost is out
person
here
rising
sucking
up
dick.
underneath the sheets. When the woman
oh.
awakes, the creepy figure vanishes into thin air. Austin's coworker claims that the video is 100% real,
No, it
and
looks
even
like it.
Austin himself says that he doesn't believe she would even know how to fake such a creepy encounter.
Suck it, dick.
But let me know what you think. Caught on camera. Joe
Hoes out here
Coleon
cheating.
is stopped by a Houston police officer for suspicion of driving under the influence. Despite the fact that Joe explains that he is physically handicapped with a bad leg, the officer still forces Joe to stand for 20 minutes to take a field sobriety test. Eventually, Joe Coleon is arrested, but it should be noted here that Joe was later proven innocent in court.
Why are you making me do
I
this?
passed these tests
I
while
will conduct
extremely
this
under the
test, but I'm gonna
influence
play
of
this
lit
as a
in this.
handicap.
Extremely lit.
I have a false leg from my hip to my knee.
Also, this police officer in the video later resigned after it was revealed that he had received multiple serious complaints of misconduct. For the full story, I highly recommend checking out the in-depth investigation over on the YouTube channel, San Joaquin Valley Transparency. When this video was posted, many YouTube viewers spotted something else in the video that was also very disturbing. Watch closely.
Oh, he's on a skateboard? Is that a ghost on a skateboard?
A strange figure that looks like a person seems to glide behind both Joe and the police officer at an oddly fast speed.
Almost got shot.
Now,
doing
at
this.
first I thought this was simply a compression glitch caused by someone passing behind them in the dark, too far away from the camera to appear clearly.
I almost got shot doing this in the suburbs.
But that theory is pretty much disproven
Oh,
by the
skateboard.
fact that multiple vehicles pass behind the two men, and all of them appear very well lit and highly detailed. So what do you think this dark figure is?
What the
Is
hell?
it something paranormal that was accidentally captured on police dashcam footage?
The
You
ghost
decide.
of a skateboarder?
You can watch a great video breakdown of this potential ghost footage over on the YouTube channel, San Joaquin Valley Transparency. And you can see the original full-length unfair arrest over on the YouTube channel, Joe Coleon. The shortcut. Early one evening around 7:30 p.m. in Gothenburg, Sweden, Elin is on her way to an appointment when she decides to take a shortcut through a small park in the city center. It did not go well. Elin is completely alone, and as she's walking through the park, she decides to record a video to post to her Instagram page.
Alltså det är tvärkallt och det är tvärmörkt. I morse var det typ 8 grader och nu är det -2.
8 degrees.
Jag är på väg till min psykolog nu och han har lovat mig att kolla på Mail Murder den här veckan och jag undrar vad han kommer ställa för diagnos på mig. Och alltså, det är så jävla f***ing halt. Helt ljuvligt här i skogen.
It look like the ghost off of some of a Little Big Planet.
Jävla skitskog.
You ain't even see it, did you, bitch?
Shortly after posting the video, Elin receives a very disturbing message from one of her friends. The friend points out that a bizarre, distorted face can be seen peeking out at Elin from behind a tree. What makes the footage even creepier is that at the bottom of the same tree, there's another unexplained dark figure with glowing eyes. Now, the eyes at the bottom of the tree could simply be an animal. But just what is that?
Oh my God.
After I reached out to Elin, she explained to me that she's a skeptic and doesn't really believe in the supernatural at all.
I want to make something very clear here. I don't believe in the paranormal. I am not scared of my own video. I think it's creepy looking, but I don't believe it to be a ghost. As for all these like ghost videos out there, I believe that there's always an explanation for them. It's just that we don't know what the explanation is.
She's never posted any paranormal videos to Instagram or to her YouTube channel. She says she's puzzled and just wants help in figuring out just what this strange shape could be. Elin returns to the park a day later to look around in daylight, but she doesn't find anything that could explain what she captured on camera. She says that raccoons and possums are incredibly rare in Sweden and certainly don't usually show up in a city center park.
I think it was this tree. And for everyone claiming there's a den here, there's no f***ing den here. There's no den at all. And not by this tree either. As you can see, there are skyscrapers down there. So for everyone saying it's a lynx, like, no, we don't have lynx here. We don't have bears. We don't have raccoons.
Now they're gonna peek around again.
See all the wildlife here? All the bears and lynx. Oh my God. I can't believe
That
there's
should
so
look
much
nice.
wildlife here. It's like I'm in Yosemite.
So,
That place
what do you
beautiful.
think? Could this be something paranormal? Could it be a creepy creature? And perhaps the most disturbing question of all, why does this strange thing seem to have long dark hair like a person? Whispering in church. Over on the channel Urbex Hill, YouTuber Christopher Hill is back with another urban exploration of a creepy old abandoned church in Cleveland, Ohio. This time, Chris is exploring an old Lutheran church that was built back in 1940.
Cleveland,
The
Ohio.
church has been abandoned for over 15 years,
Do I know that
but it
place?
has somehow remained in fairly good condition, free from any vandalism or graffiti. Chris carefully and respectfully makes his way through the large building, recording the elegant architecture of the church interior. He finds furniture and belongings that date back to the 1980s, and even some pieces from the 1950s.
Damn.
But as he climbs the stairs to the second floor of the abandoned church, he hears some very strange sounds that stop him in his tracks.
I heard that. Maybe.
Did you hear it? The baffled explorer explains in his video that he hears something strange as he climbs the stairs to the second floor.
Like a baby.
But he's not sure just what the sound might be. So I decided to enhance the audio from this section. Now watch the clip again and listen closely.
don't do tests.
A mysterious childlike voice can be heard saying, "Can you help me?" And then seconds later, what sounds like the voice of an older woman seems to whisper, "It's a test."
No, thank you.
Chris has no idea what he just captured and continues on with his exploration on the second floor of the creepy church. Then much later, when he comes back to the same staircase again to head back down, it happens again. This time a voice can be heard whispering something. And again I enhanced the audio, but this time I'm not able to make out just what is being said. It almost sounds like multiple voices whispering all at once. Listen again and let me know in the comments if you can make out anything that the creepy voices are saying. Chris eventually leaves the church having no idea what he just captured on camera. But after he uploads his video to YouTube, things take a very creepy turn. Viewers of his channel point out to Chris that he might not have been alone in the old church. While Chris did hear the strange sounds and whispering, he didn't see this. A huge dark figure can be seen standing in a room at the end of the hallway. Chris turns to film close-ups of the church's stained glass windows, and when he pans back, the large mysterious figure is gone. So did Chris capture voices and an apparition of spirits that haunt the old church? You decide. You can watch this full video and many more of Chris's explorations over on his YouTube channel, Urbex Hill. Hidden. Not too long ago, I featured a video by Czech ghost hunter Bono from the YouTube channel ILMN Bono Paranormal. In the video, Bono traveled to an abandoned car parts factory in the city of Ostrava in the Czech Republic. The factory has been deserted for almost 60 years after a large explosion in the building tragically took the lives of several workers. The factory is said to be haunted by the angry, restless spirits of the deceased workers. Now, since his last video, Bono has returned to the Czech factory to show new viewers and subscribers that came over for my video where he captured all of the terrifying activity.
Most of you are probably from Nuke's Top 5 video.
This place is
So
haunted
welcome,
with the 7
everyone.
workers
Actually,
who are coming back to get their last check.
got wrong
Like, man, I never got paid
is
for this
that
motherfucker.
this window was not a reflection. Behind this window is this hallway. So the figure of the ghost must walk here. And here is the closet. That's weird. It was opened before. Was here. Everything the same, I think. As you saw, oh my god, I got scared so much that I accidentally stopped the recording. There was like caps and it fell. Oh my god, that is a mess. I was standing right here. It was just
sick of your shit.
like a meter behind me.
Almost immediately, strange things start to happen in the old abandoned factory. Bono is startled by the sound of cups suddenly crashing to the floor. He decides to just leave that area and do an EVP session in another part of the abandoned factory. He uses his iPhone to record audio as he asks a few questions in his native Czech language.
It did not go
He
well.
requests that the spirits give him a sign of their presence. He gets a frightening answer.
Můžeš mi dát nějaké znamení, že tu jsi?
Oh boy, that's a clear out sign to me. Oh boy.
It sounds like something is thrown in Bono's direction. Shocked, he turns toward the sound and... Did you see it? Watch again.
Můžeš mi dát nějaké znamení, že tu jsi?
Right after the unexplained sound, a translucent shadow-like figure is caught on camera quickly moving past Bono. However, he is completely unaware of what he just captured and doesn't see anything that could explain the strange sound. And this is not the only time the explorer captures something creepy on camera without even noticing. While exploring the factory, he accidentally captures something downright chilling.
Here is nothing, just door. And I hope these are not see-through, because if they would be, they would see my light.
Did you see it? At the end of a long hallway, a shadow figure can be seen peeking out at him. He pans the camera back only seconds later, and the dark figure has disappeared.
Oh, hell no.
Bono has no idea, but something seems to be following him as he explores the factory. And the strange paranormal activity in the building just seems to intensify.
As you can see, I am just right here. The big hall is there.
Brave as shit, bro.
No way. No way.
A heavy cart inexplicably starts to roll across the floor on its own. Bono is more than a bit freaked out by the incident and runs upstairs. After giving himself a few minutes to calm down, Bono cautiously continues his exploration. Again, he shows one of the rooms from his previous video, a room that seemed to be especially active on his last visit. Things take a terrifying turn.
Here is the room with the chair. This chair moved on my previous video. What else do we have here? Some, no! Way.
As Bono is showing a chair that seemed to move on its own in his previous video, a large cabinet on his left captures his attention. Suddenly, all of the doors swing open, sending the terrified explorer running from the abandoned factory. Bono decides he's had enough and just ends the video. But there's still a large area of the building that Bono hasn't explored yet. So despite all that he's seen and heard, he returns once again to film in the abandoned factory.
You're joking me!
It did not go well.
Impossible!
As Bono is going up a staircase, he suddenly hears a sound behind him. When slowed down and brightened, you can see what appears to be the same shadow figure he captured earlier, but now it's right behind him. This time he actually sees the bizarre black mass with his own eyes. And with that, he finally decides that he's had enough, and he makes a run for it. So did Bono capture the restless spirits of the workers who tragically lost their lives in the old factory? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out Bono's full investigation, including all new videos, over on his YouTube channel, ILMN Bono Paranormal. A haunting in Holland. Now, this next video was sent to me directly, and despite my efforts and research, it's pretty much shrouded in mystery. I have no idea about the specific details on this video, other than to say it's very, very creepy. The video was posted to YouTube by an anonymous channel and features a woman in the Netherlands allegedly experiencing terrifying paranormal activity in her home.
You better play the video games. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, hell no. I'm not doing none of that. Yeah, I don't do this. Hold on now. I'm not scared. That's the adrenaline.
The woman is completely alone at home when she claims to hear
We gonna edit that out.
unexplained sounds all around her. As she films, her ceiling light starts swinging back and forth, and the kitchen light flickers. When she looks inside the doorway, multiple drawers and a cabinet have somehow opened on their own. Now absolutely terrified, she turns to walk away when suddenly she hears the open kitchen drawer slam shut and the light goes out again. Right before the camera cuts, a strange figure can be seen looking at her from inside the doorway. Now, given the anonymous nature of this video, I don't know who the woman is, and I don't know what happened to her. So for now, this video remains a complete mystery. Is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
That's real as shit.
You decide. Unholy. An anonymous YouTube urban explorer who goes by the name Urbex Hill has a fairly new YouTube channel dedicated to exploring abandoned locations in Cleveland, Ohio. In one of his videos, he travels to a decaying 100-year-old Catholic church that was left abandoned long ago.
I'm from
The
Cleveland.
building that was once a site of architectural beauty now appears to be in a state of severe deterioration, with collapsed ceilings and rotting floors. YouTuber Urbex Hill is carefully making his way through the church when he accidentally captures something very unexpected on the upper floor balcony. Urbex Hill doesn't even notice when right in front of him a wooden plank suddenly just moves on its own. When replaying the footage, it's obvious that there's no reason for this piece of wood to take this strange slide across the floor. Completely unaware of what he just captured, Urbex Hill continues exploring and eventually finds the basement of the abandoned church. Using a flashlight, he walks down into the pitch black cellar, and that's when his exploration becomes the stuff of nightmares.
Please. Don't do this. That's one of them.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
When the explorer pans his camera, a dark shadow can be seen standing in the basement with him. The figure doesn't reflect any light and appears to have no visible features. What makes the footage even stranger is that Urbex Hill had been exploring and looking around the basement for a while before the shadow figure appears, but the only footsteps you can hear are his own. But the story gets even a little bit weirder, because YouTube commenter Goya Flava believes that this same creepy dark figure can be seen even earlier in the video. This thing seems to be quietly watching Urbex Hill from a doorway as he explores the main floor of the church. Or could it simply be a very odd trick of the light? What do you think? You can see this full video and many more creepy abandoned explorations over on his YouTube channel, Urbex Hill. Down the dark hallway. Popular Italian ghost hunters from the YouTube channel PIT Paranormal Investigation Team travel to an abandoned World War II bunker in a snow-covered valley in the Italian Alps. The bunker is absolutely huge, as it goes deep into the mountains and covers multiple floors with many narrow hallways. The creepy location has an even creepier story. Many soldiers lost their lives inside this bunker, and to this day, local residents claim that they often hear unexplained gunshots and wailing shrieks coming from inside the long-abandoned shelter. Many believe that the ghosts of the fallen soldiers still haunt the narrow paths and hallways inside the World War II bunker. paranormal investigation team Paolo, Deborah, Jack, Simone, and Marco carefully explore the narrow maze of winding tunnels inside the bunker to investigate the claims of paranormal activity. Eventually, they make their way several floors underground and start walking down a seemingly endless, creepy tunnel. But then, the 5 investigators start to hear strange, unexplained noises from deep within the bunker. Understandably, they begin to get a bit frightened and their nerves are on edge. Then, this happens.
Vuoi che veniamo laggiù? Cos'è?
Mi ha toccato qualcosa. Ragazzi, calma. Ragazzi, mi ha toccato qualcosa.
Ti ha toccato sullo zaino?
Dietro, sulle spalle.
Da questo lato c'erano dei passi. Qualcuno correva.
Raga, guarda che stai finendo in trappola.
The group is terrified when cameraman Jack suddenly feels something touch his shoulders from his end of the creepy tunnel. And then host Deborah hears something running towards them from the opposite end of the tunnel. They feel trapped and surrounded by something. They decide to just get out of there and find a larger space to continue their investigation. The PIT team conducts a spirit box session and they get some very, very strange answers.
Ma c'è qualcuno che ci sta capendo? Senti quanta gente.
Ma lo stanno parlando fra di loro.
Ma io voglio sapere se qualcuno mi sta sentendo.
Era inglese. Era inglese.
Where are you? Dove sei? Where are you? No, ha detto.
Vediamo di parlare col comandante. Posso parlare col comandante?
It's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
Even though they are in Italy and are getting mostly Italian responses, suddenly they hear a voice on the spirit box speaking English. But things get even stranger as they continue to hear unexplained sounds coming from somewhere inside the bunker. As the cameraman Jack explains that it's hard to tell where the sounds are coming from, photographer Simone snaps a picture and captures something terrifying.
E che qui un po' battuto non capisci da dove arriva.
Bravo, è quello che stavo per dirti.
Raga,
Che cos'è quello, raga?
c'è qualcuno.
Cos'è?
C'è qualcuno, guarda. Guarda lì, che c'è un'ombra. In
Nera.
mezzo al corridoio.
La vedi?
In mezzo al corridoio.
Ho sentito qualcosa, ragazzi. Ho sentito qualcosa.
C'è qualcuno.
While taking photos of the tunnel in front of them, Simone captures what appears to be a figure at the end of the hallway. But apparently PIT host Paolo is unfazed. He decides to venture off alone to explore one of the dark tunnels. He sees something absolutely chilling.
Ehi?
E avevamo sentito quei passi correre prima, cioè...
Sì.
Non è che stavano scappando da noi, si stavano organizzando.
Ehi? Chi c'è?
Che stai guardando? C'è un guardo.
Non potevi capire, cosa è successo? In fondo al corridoio, come c'era veramente un'ombra. Raga, l'ho filmato, c'era qualcuno che guardava. Proprio nel corridoio è passato avanti.
A dark figure walks from left to right at the end of the tunnel right in front of Paolo. He runs after the figure, camera in hand, but when he reaches the spot where the figure disappeared, there's nothing there. Not only that, but there's nowhere the figure could have gone. Just a blocked off tunnel wall of rocks and stone. Whatever the figure was, it seems to have disappeared into thin air. So did the 5 investigators capture evidence that the ghosts of soldiers are still haunting the abandoned bunker? You decide. You can check out the full 4-part series and many more scary adventures over on the YouTube channel PIT Paranormal Investigation Team.
In this final clip, a man is woken up by a mysterious noise when something pretty terrifying is caught on camera. This video was posted about 9 months ago, and the person who recorded this states that while spending the night inside his aunt's house, which is very old, unusual events took place. The following is the video he took.
I'm still hearing voices. Listen. Jesus Christ.
Oh, hell no.
Now you're knocking again.
We don't want any. If you do, you better not. That better not be your penis you're knocking with. Get shit out of here.
Oh my God.
A child's voice is heard close to the camera. Naturally, the person recording fled from the room and went straight to his car after hearing the whispers. Not much else is known about the video, which makes it even more creepy. But doubtless, the video itself is scary alone. The following video shows a child who's lying in bed with his father when something downright creepy is caught on camera. According to the father, both him and his son were the only ones home during the time of this recording, which makes this incident even more unsettling. At the start of the video, we can see both the father and son lying in bed. However, seconds later, his son tells him that there's a scary friend by the door. Not sure how to respond, the father looks intently at the door as his son repeats that there's a scary friend. What happens next has left him baffled. The father writes, "I was in bed with my son and we were the only ones home."
Pause.
This was their footage.
Scary friend. Scary friend.
A man is woken up late at night after hearing strange noises inside his house. The source of the sound seems to be coming from downstairs, but naturally, the man hesitates to check out the noise. Marvin Caguas had recorded the following video, and to this day, he has no idea as to what happened inside his home that night. Marvin wasn't sure if his housemate was trying to scare him, or if this was another strange occurrence, which often happens in his home. Little did he know that this wasn't a prank, but rather an occurrence that would leave him terrified. Along with this video, Marvin writes, "Strange things always happen in my house, and it's only now that I've tried to film some of these events." The following is the video he took.
Alvin.
Dog.
Funny anymore, man. Dude.
I used to have one of those.
Alvin. Shit ain't funny, man. Alvin.
As soon as Marvin heads back inside after checking the garage, a loud thump is heard inside the house. It isn't until seconds later that the light fixture is seen swing back and forth on its own, as though someone had swung it lightly. And of course, as anyone would, Marvin runs away and heads back to his room where the video comes to an end. It goes without saying, but this incident has left him shook. It wasn't until noticing that his housemate was gone that he came to realize that this wasn't a prank, but rather one of many strange occurrences that have taken place in his home. However, as if what occurred that night wasn't chilling enough, Marvin had caught footage of something else that has left him even more disturbed. What was supposed to be a video of him showing off a neat feature he discovered on his motion sensing gaming device turned out to be a video of something else entirely. Take a look.
Hey you guys, I just wanted to show you guys a pretty quick feature of the Xbox One and its Kinect. It actually has a pretty cool night vision that I just found today. And if you guys already know it has night vision, then I'm gonna show the people who don't know. So right now it's completely dark in this house right now. All you can basically see is my Xbox One controller. Now I'm gonna switch on the night vision for you guys. As you can see, it's just, it lights up the whole room. It's actually a pretty cool feature. I don't know if they have an app for this or whatnot, but they also have this version of the camera. I don't know what it is. I think it's either infrared or something like that. And then back to dark. As you can see, all you can see is my Xbox controller. And then back to night vision. It's actually, you know, pretty cool feature for the Xbox Kinect that I haven't really heard of until now. Maybe they have an app for it or something like that. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Right when Marvin turns off the lights and activates night vision mode on the sensor, two shadow-like figures can be seen manifesting behind him in what appears to be the kitchen. The first one is seen moving about for just a few seconds before heading downwards and then disappearing, whereas the other shadow appears afterwards and vanishes soon after night vision mode is turned back on. It's obvious that he hadn't noticed this until rewatching the footage, and, as you might expect, it was after watching it that he couldn't help but think that something unexplainable was caught on camera. Now, most viewers seem to believe that a ghost or an entity of some kind was caught on film. But like with most videos, we can't be sure if that's the case. As always, it's up to you to conclude as to whether or not a ghost was caught on camera. Until more evidence or context is given on the situation, Marvin's case remains a mystery. This next video shows a father who's recording his son playing a video game when something very unsettling is caught on tape. The father in question is known as Ernesto Spinoza, and he's been uploading videos of his family on his YouTube channel. Although each video shows nothing more than a father who's enjoying the time he spends with his family, two videos in particular stand out from the rest. Unlike the other videos, these two have shown something that has caused concern among viewers of his content. The first video was posted not too long ago, and what's captured in it is pretty creepy. Be sure to look closely, or you'll miss it.
Ya suyo, ya la tienen ahí. Ya la tienen ganada. Eso. ¡Qué pro! ¿No se oyó la canción?
I don't see nothing.
In case you missed it, if you look closely at the pile of toys in the corner, a baby doll can be seen moving on its own. Ernesto hadn't noticed this until viewers had pointed this out. Now, although this video has convinced most people that Ernesto's family is being haunted by something, it's the second video that has caused the most concern. At the start of the clip, we can see his daughter dancing around in what appears to be the living room, when all of a sudden, something truly frightening is caught in the background. Take a look.
Backup dancers. Was it Britney Spears? Is it Kevin Federline? He's fat and dancing now. Oh man, he's gonna get somebody else for child support. He's actually, he is the greatest young child support of all time. Keep dancing. Didn't happen. Well, she knows.
As the little girl dances around the room, a dark figure passes by quickly inside another room before the door shuts on its own. Like the video before, viewers have suggested to Ernesto that he and his family should leave the house immediately. Although he appreciates the concern, it seems that he won't be leaving anytime soon, given that there haven't been any more strange occurrences in his home. But until something like this happens again, it seems that Ernesto and his family will continue to carry on with their lives. The question still remains though, had something paranormal been caught on camera, or was something else caught instead? The following video was suggested by Melanie M, who writes, "When I was a child, I used to watch a lot of TV. I would usually watch whatever, including the commercials. Yet, there is one commercial that I still remember to this present day, and just thinking about it scares me. This advertisement was shown in Chile, where I was born, and when I first saw it, I immediately noticed something strange about it." Now it's worth mentioning that Melanie wasn't the only person who had noticed this, as someone else had posted a video of the strange commercial, and just like Melanie, they were left disturbed upon spotting what they believe is a ghost hidden in this advertisement. Now thankfully, I was able to find a better quality video of this commercial. I'll play the entire ad before showing where the supposed ghost is hidden. That being said, see if you can spot the apparition in this ad.
Oh. Remember that was just a really ugly female.
On the window, a faint reflection of what appears to be a grim-looking face can be seen midway through the commercial.
That's like a camera person.
It appears for only a few seconds before the scene changes and the face is no longer seen. Now the face doesn't appear to have the same features as the woman sitting on the couch, which has led viewers like Melanie to believe that a ghost was caught on camera. If no one else had been around, then whose face was this? Perhaps this might have been a cameraman who accidentally recorded their own reflection. Whether ghost or not, one thing's for sure, the appearance of whatever this is pretty unsettling. But as always, what do you think? The following photo was submitted by Tona Putra, who writes, "There was a family in Indonesia who went to a cemetery to commemorate members of their family who have died. The family was at the cemetery for almost the entire day. During the evening time, before leaving the cemetery, they were taking a lot of photos. Most of them were just random, but when they got home, they noticed that one photo had caught something in it that was strange. The following is the picture the family had taken.
Oh, hell no.
According to Tono, the family had no clue as to who this person was. They were the only ones there and were sure that whoever or whatever this was not one of them. Now because this photo was taken at a cemetery, Tono believes that an entity was caught in the photograph. The family also thinks that something supernatural was caught in the photo. They believe that this may have been the ghost of a child whose own gravesite is at the cemetery. Although it's not clear as to who, or maybe even what this might have been, the picture has left them spooked. If the family had been the only ones there, then who was this? On August 6 of 2016, a small channel had posted a video of two security guards who appear to be inside a school. The footage seems to have come from Argentina, given the language that is spoken by both men in the video. They seem to be the only ones inside the school. However, in the video, one security guard tells the other that he can hear noises coming from down the hall. Although one of them is hesitant at first, they proceed to check out the noise. What happens then has left them spooked. This is what they caught.
¿Qué onda, boludo? ¿Hace un frío acá afuera? Sí, boludo, hace un refrío. Pero acá parece que hace más frío, porque dice cuando hace frío que es por algo, digamos. ¿Dónde escuchas, boludo? Acá hay ruido en toda la escuela. Pero sí, boludo, ¿no escuchaste? ¿Ves escuchar? ¿Escuchás, boludo? ¿No escuchás? No escucha nada, boludo. A ver.
That's racist.
Sí.
That's racist.
¿Dónde escuchaste, boludo? Sí, boludo, para mí que por allá. O ahí, no sé. Por acá era.
Oh, no.
¿Viste, boludo? ¿Viste eso? Ah, boludo. Aguantá, boludo, aguantá.
After panning the camera towards an empty classroom, we can see a chair that is strangely placed near the doorway. It isn't until seconds later that the chair moves on its own, causing both men to flee as far away from the site. The video's description claims that both men had encountered something paranormal, which appears to be the case. Although most viewers believe that something paranormal had occurred, a few believe that this might have been done with practical effects. Some believe that a string was used to pull this off. Now, because the guard didn't go inside the class to show that no one was hiding inside, it's hard to be sure if it's real or not. I'll leave it to you to decide as to whether or not something paranormal had occurred. Had both guards encountered something beyond explanation, or was this something else? Playing alone at home, when something downright creepy is caught on camera. The footage comes from an indoor home security camera, which recorded the following incident late at night. It wasn't until the day after that the person who posted the video had noticed something strange about the footage. Needless to say, they were left disturbed upon realizing what was captured on film. J. Van Gogh, who posted the video, writes, "On this particular night, my mother was taking care of my nephew. I only have one nephew. He told my mom he had met a boy that was playing with him. This was our footage."
Oh, no. Oh! Yeah, that's not
The
good.
security camera captures the uploader's nephew, who appears to be playing by himself. However, it isn't until seconds later that we see another child appear on camera. If the uploader's nephew was the only child present inside the home, then who was this? Even more unsettling is the fact that whoever this was seems to resemble the uploader's nephew in appearance. As we already know, there shouldn't be another child in the footage. It's
Especially
videos
not
like
one that
this
looks like
that make you
children.
question whether a child's imaginary friend is actually imaginary.
Oh, hell.
Of course, it's not certain if a ghost or an entity was caught on camera. Until more footage or information is released on this video, the question still remains: was a ghost caught on camera, or was something else caught instead? On August 6 of 2021, at around 4:40 in the morning, R. Jace, who took the following video, had been driving down a highway when all of a sudden, something terrifying appeared on camera. The highway in question is located in Alberta, Canada, and isn't thought to be haunted. But after watching this video, it might just be. The video starts off with R. Jace talking to her sister, who's with her in the car, when out of nowhere, they spot a moving figure in the distance. As their car approaches the mysterious figure, they begin to record. This is what they saw.
Go faster! I am gonna go in the middle.
No, he's gonna Did they slow down? Or is it matching their speed? Or are we slowed down? Oh, that goes happy. What the fuck is that? I wouldn't trust it.
The figure appears to be wearing a white dress. They assume it's a woman, but aren't sure if that's what they'd seen. They then turn around and drive back to get a better glimpse of this supposed lady.
She's walking yet.
She's not attractive? I don't get it.
According to RJ's, the mysterious lady had worn a dress straight out of the 50s era and had a hairdo of the same period. Given the description of this lady, along with the fact that she was walking alone late at night in the middle of nowhere, viewers can't help but think that something paranormal had been caught on camera. Some believe that she might have caught the ghost of someone who had passed away on this road. It's not clear as to who or what was caught on camera. It could be that someone had been stranded, but given the circumstances, there's something about this that doesn't seem normal. Who, or maybe even what, was caught on camera? A salesman who is staying at a hotel captures footage of something pretty creepy. The following footage comes from a salesman who was traveling overseas for a business trip. Due to travel restrictions, the salesman had to self-quarantine for a total of 7 days. His self-quarantine took place at a hotel where he booked a room all for himself. But during the 7 days that he's there, something really creepy happens. On the second night of his quarantine, the salesman is talking to a friend via webcam when all of a sudden, this happens.
マジでなんか部屋間違えたんじゃない
飯の時はノックされるんやけどね。
隔離はいつまで
あと5日。
The conversation between the two then segues on the topic of food served at the hotel. But as they continue to talk, something startles the salesman.
アジア料理が多いね、やっぱ。
また聞こえたね。
また
今録画してるまだ。
してる。
ちょっと待って。
何してんの
ちょっと見て。
その強盗とかだったらやばいんじゃない
証拠取れ。
証拠ちょっとフリーズしてるけど、証拠取れなくない大丈夫。いないじゃん。誰もいない。
誰もいないし。
おう。前の部屋のやつがなんかいたずらでやってんじゃない
It is at this moment that his friend thinks that a next-door neighbor is playing tricks. Yet the salesman isn't sure if anyone is occupying the rooms near him. His friend then jokes that the room he is in might be haunted. He doesn't think much of this and decides to go to bed. However, late at night, he is woken up by someone knocking at his door. Though this time, he fails to capture anything on camera as the knocking stopped when he started recording. But he was now more determined than ever to catch whoever was playing with him. The next day, as he waits patiently for the knocks to occur, he captures this.
Uh-oh. That's some scary shit.
Once again, there is no one at the door. He checks both ends of the hallway, but not a single person is in sight. It is at this point that the salesman is questioning his sanity. But just when things couldn't get any more unsettling, something else happens that has left him completely spooked. The following night, he is woken up once again by knockings, but this time, something far more unexplainable happens.
I would have been got up out of there. Nope. I'm not doing it.
After checking again to find no one at the door, the salesman turns around and sees all doors near the entrance open. He was now convinced that the room he was in might actually be haunted. Perhaps his friend was right after all. Something is inside this room. On the 6th night of his quarantine, he decides to use his PC camera to capture anything that may occur behind his back. The camera is left recording as he goes to bed. Later, he is woken up by someone or something knocking at his door. As he walks over to the entrance, he realizes that the knocking isn't coming from outside, but rather from inside his room.
Nick. Huh? Ooh, they got a bidet. They fancy, huh? Man, I've never used one before, but you know, more power to them. I ain't squirting anything up my butt. Jeez.
To his surprise, no one is there. He is now sure that whatever is happening is beyond explanation.
Mine ain't gotta be that
Now
clean.
it's a good thing the salesman had set up a second camera, as the following incident would have gone unnoticed. During the time he's inside the bathroom, a bottle falls on its own. If you look closely, you can see the bottle move slowly towards the edge before falling over. Like with all occurrences, this one has left him baffled. Luckily, the salesman won't be staying there any longer, as the next day will be the last of his quarantine. To this day, he can't think of anything logical that could explain what happened in that room. Just like viewers, the salesman thinks that the room might have been haunted. But as always, we can't be sure if that's the case. We don't know if what was caught on camera is real or not. As with most videos, this one remains a mystery. The following photo was submitted by Dewey Tiger, who writes, "This photograph was taken at a haunted landmark in Indonesia known as Lawang Sewu. The person you see in this picture is underneath the landmark. He is inside a shaft, and behind him is an empty room. He was absolutely sure that no one was inside the room. Yet still, the picture shows that someone was inside it. This is the photo that was taken.
Oh, hell no. No. Absolutely not. No.
You can see what appears to be a person standing behind this man. If no one was inside the room, then who was this? Now, because the location of the photo is said to be haunted, WWII believes that a ghost or an entity was caught on camera. But like with most images, this could simply be a case of pareidolia. Perhaps this might have been a pipe or some other object that resembles a face.
Yeah, no,
But
pipe with an
doubtless,
eyeball.
whatever this is,
it's a human pipe
it sure
with an
does
eyeball.
look
That makes
creepy.
perfect sense if you don't think about it.
The following video was submitted by Little Fatima, who writes that a family in Indonesia had caught something unexplainable on camera. It goes without saying, but what this family had caught on tape is pretty disturbing. The video shows what appears to be a family gathering taking place inside someone's house, when all of a sudden, something very unusual is seen in the background. Take a look. In the following video, a group of friends are having a small gathering as they all collectively sing to a song of worship. The person recording pans around the room to capture this harmonious ceremony, thinking that this evening will end well. But little did they know that something would happen during this gathering that would haunt them forever. Be sure to pay close attention, as no one had noticed it until looking closely. Take a look.
I already don't like this. He's black. He was black.
As the camera pans over to the hallway, a shadow-like figure can be seen bolting down the hall at a speed beyond human capacity. Its rapid movement and dark appearance were enough to leave the family extremely unsettled. Viewers believe that this ceremony might have had something to do with the sudden appearance of this figure. They can't help but think that this may have been some sort of dark entity that was provoked by the ceremony. Not much info is given on this video, so it's hard to be sure if that's so. But whether paranormal or not, the sudden appearance of this dark figure is creepy alone. On November 22nd of 2021, 2 policemen were called to search a house after the property owner suspected that someone had broken in. But while searching the property, something very strange happens. The events that occurred during the search have left both officers extremely unsettled. All events were captured on a body cam worn by policemen. This is what was caught.
But they're out of town right now. They're with his parents.
And how many rooms do you have?
2 upstairs and 1 downstairs.
All right, we're gonna have to go and search the house. Is it okay if we go in?
Yeah, of course.
You don't have any like pets or dogs or anything?
No.
Right. Just stay here, man.
Police, if anyone's here, make yourself known.
Police.
What the fuck? Hold up. Quit playing.
Anyone inside?
Don't you do that. Don't you ever do that. Whatever you're doing, you stop it right now. I'm in there taking a shower and shit. Oh, I don't trust
Check
this.
downstairs, you get upstairs.
I don't like none of this. I don't do this.
Police! Anyone inside, make yourself known.
Don't you do that. Don't you do that. You're killing us. I just need for you to know that you are killing us.
Downstairs clear.
I almost stabbed him with the business end of my chimichanga. That was close. Real close.
Upstairs clear? Yeah. Yeah, we're good.
Now, something that's odd about this video is that all the closets appear to be empty. Although somewhat strange, the video's description states that the homeowner occasionally rents out the house through Airbnb. So, as to prevent guests/renters from stealing personal items such as clothes, leaving the closets empty is necessary. Now, another thing that viewers point out is that the cops don't bother turning on the lights. This is actually normal though, as taking the time to find the light can spell life or death for the officer. All officers must be ready to confront any danger during a search, meaning that all their attention is solely given to the threat at hand. However, the doors opening by themselves when the officer searches upstairs, and the sudden footsteps heard right behind him are things that viewers can't seem to explain. Whatever it might have been, the homeowner can rest assured that nobody's inside. But depending if she's a believer in the paranormal, living with a ghost, or something else entirely, may be equally disturbing. This video, like most others, remains a mystery.
I can't do this, man.
On May 20th of 2023, a couple of nurses enter a section of a hospital that many doctors and nurses are afraid to enter alone. The section of this hospital is known as the Old ER, and it's a floor that's been abandoned for quite some time. Many patients have passed away on this floor, and some of those patients were children. Nurses claim that the floor of this hospital is haunted. One night, a group of nurses working the night shift decide to visit the floor just for fun. However, little did they know that something pretty terrifying would occur while being there. The following footage is their video. Watch.
You guys, haunted ER?
What about it?
We're gonna go.
No.
Haunted ER, haunted ER. And we look good too. Oh my god, my head is huge.
Stop.
Chloe, so I can't even.
Camera.
Huh?
It's just close to the camera.
Yeah, you're right. We got a chance for the haunted ER.
Oh god.
Feels like
I'm not excited about this. I didn't even get to finish eating my sandwich.
it feels like we're getting on a
Sounds like y'all getting on the highway to hell to me. Highway to hell. Womp womp.
You see anything?
little doll. They were his training.
Oh, it's a train down here.
What the hell is that? Come on, bro.
That's so weird.
I can't be doing that to me, man.
Oh, that's freaky. Go, let's go. Upstairs. It's way upstairs. Yeah, that's upstairs. Sorry, I thought you were about. I felt you were about. It's just freaky.
Man, with that nasty shit now.
You guys wave in the camera right now. Reflection.
They like see me?
Y'all play too much.
Oh, that's the same.
Come on, bro.
Oh.
Would y'all do this? Would you guys go into a haunted
Lights are.
hospital?
Go in.
No, I'm not going.
Go in. Go in. Figure out why the lights are. I don't like that. I don't like that. Do it.
They look like evil eyes.
Where?
You guys need to come in with me.
Yeah,
plan.
of course we're gonna go in with you.
The plan.
Ooh, it feels weird. Was that you?
Yeah.
This room feels weird. Ooh.
Like something up a dead space.
Oh!
No, it did.
Yeah, it did. It moved. It moved. It moved. Yes, it did. It did. How did you not see that?
Oh, okay. Run, bitches and hoes. Run, babies, run.
As one of the nurses walks further into the room, a hospital curtain suddenly moves on its own. The nurse, terrified beyond belief, bolts out of the room at full speed, feeling completely unsettled. But then, within seconds of this happening, a cane mysteriously falls on its own. Now the following clip, which was captured by another nurse, shows the same exact incident, but from a different point of view. Take a look.
You can tell this is real footage because I'm sweating.
What? What?
The curtain moved.
No, it didn't.
It did.
Shut up. No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
Why would a curtain move?
How did you not see that?
The nurses in this video believe that this may have been the ghost of a child who recently passed away in that same room. But, as with most occurrences on this floor, they also think that it could have been another spirit.
Damn.
Whether ghost or not, the nurses in this
dropped my
footage were
food.
left terrified by this mysterious encounter.
That's what happens.
In the following video, a group of friends are chatting over livestream and having a heated debate about a particular basketball team and its players.
Just wasn't meant to be.
Leaf, I gotta disagree with you, man.
Hold on.
All seems normal in this live stream, when only minutes later, something happens that scares the living daylights out of everyone. Be sure to pay close attention to Christie's screen, as what happens in it leaves everyone feeling very unsettled.
No.
Take a look.
No.
Y'all need to build off of those two people and a couple of more pieces. I do like RJ Barrett, but I don't know. It might be time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you build off of those people. Was that a ghost?
I just personally. Oh, yo, Junebug, chill out.
Yo, that wasn't even a person.
Junebug, chill out. I ain't got time for this.
Yo, did we catch a ghost on stream?
Bro, stop.
No, stop it. Stop it. Run it back. I gotta run it back.
Hey, I didn't see it. I didn't see anything, man. I was looking. I was turn on the lights. Stop playing, bro.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at it.
That's so not funny, bro.
Right now, because bro.
What? Junebug, what happened?
That was not a person, bro.
Bro, chill out. What are y'all talking about? J-Rob, stop.
I'm sweating, bro. I can't be watching this type of stuff, man.
Hey, yo.
Upon slowing down the footage, a very faint silhouette can be seen walking past the camera behind
God.
Chris before quickly disappearing into thin air. In a state of shock, everyone forgets the conversation they were just having to discuss the pressing question at hand. Just what exactly had appeared behind Chris?
Bruh.
What?
Now it isn't until later that Chris searches the apartment to see if anyone might have broken in. Fortunately, he finds no one there, but this only makes this occurrence extra creepy, as it seems to suggest that something other than a person had been caught on camera.
Did y'all see it, bro?
Oh, what the was
Bro,
that?
and then Chris looked both ways like he.
I felt like a cold chill, but honestly, bro.
Oh my god.
The fact that Chris turns around when this mysterious figure passes by has left his friends thinking that he had sensed this ghostly presence. Just who or what had appeared in this live stream? Ghost or not, this occurrence has left both Chris and his friends beyond spooked. An urban explorer named Chris Hill returns to an abandoned warehouse and encounters something far more terrifying than the last time he came there. On June 23rd of 2023, a man named Pablo Dosdor was exploring the woods with his dog when all of a sudden, they see a strange-looking building in the distance. Pablo and his dog approach this mysterious building that, for whatever reason, was built in the middle of nowhere. They get really close to the place before suddenly stopping dead in their tracks. Pablo can't explain it, but he can't shake the feeling that something ominous resides within this building. Now, the video that Pablo took was actually taken a few days after he came here. He was here before, and the video he took during his initial visit has left him wondering if this place might be haunted or cursed.
You think?
Bueno, encontramos una escalera. Vamos a ver si podemos acceder.
Now, it's worth mentioning that not once in any of Pablo's previous explorations has the camera malfunctioned except here. Although it could be a coincidence, the following video has left him convinced that something supernatural resides within this place. On his second visit, something happened that left him pretty spooked. Take a look.
Man, why we gotta look? Wow. I don't want to see it. How about we not look? I just think that's a good plan.
Oh, wow. Pequeña espina.
Huge horns. I thought you said huge horns. I got scared. Oh, you got a gun?
Ah, bueno.
Draco.
Tenemos una escalera.
Man, I ain't with the sudden movements. Hold on now. We're playing. Don't do that. I'm already on edge, man.
Sí, definitivamente se nota que era. Bueno, es muy baja la entrada.
Yeah, I don't do none of this.
Wow. Draco, vení.
Man, dog is like, I'm good.
Bueno, definitivamente no quiere entrar.
Dog is like, I'm good, bro.
Es por algo. Vení, Draco.
I don't do that.
Realmente me siento como bastante acelerado el pulso.
Why are you in there? The dog is trying to pull your coat.
Vení, él me sigue todo. Vení, entra. Eso. No.
Nigga.
No. Bueno, me voy acá. Me voy acá porque no. Me estoy empezando a sentir bien.
This abandoned building, which apparently is an old church, has left not only Pablo unsettled, but his dog as well. Draco, the dog's name, seems hesitant to go inside. Initially, Draco is seen walking about without any problems, but for some reason, the inside of this church scares him. Pablo even states that something about this place doesn't sit well with him. The legend is true, as he states, the church is haunted. Now fast forward to a few days later, and Pablo is back at this place during the nighttime. Draco is also with him, but just like before, something happens that Pablo can't seem to explain.
Somebody
Watch.
shoot this mother.
poco nervioso, debería decirlo.
What are you doing, bruh? Come on, baby. This ain't how we do in the hood, man. This isn't what's good in the streets. At all, bruh.
Vení,
He's
Draco.
like, bro, come on,
vení.
we gotta go.
Draco.
The dog is like,
Por
come
fin
on,
subió.
bro, we
Vení.
gotta get out.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Por qué no querés estar
Come
acá?
on, bro,
Vení.
look, damn all that, bro. We gotta
¿Qué
get
hay?
out of here.
Draco.
Look, bro, you keep playing if you want, bro.
Draco. Vení.
So then, could it be that Draco is sensing something frightening or ominous? Or is something else causing him to act this way? Just what exactly was making Draco so afraid?
Nothing happened?
In this short clip, a rancher is viewing footage from a CCTV camera when he notices something very peculiar. The rancher says he was woken up late at night after hearing a loud noise coming from one of the corrals. He promptly rushed over to see what had caused the noise and saw that the animal pen had been destroyed. Confused as to how this happened, he looked over at the footage from his security camera and was shocked by what he saw. His animals can be seen trampling over the fence as if running away from something. He then looks further back into the footage to see how this happened, but what he sees terrifies him. Take a look.
Mother. And they running from the exact direction he was at. Yup. Horses like, nigga, damn that. Even they don't do ghosts.
A small, shadow-like figure can be seen moving inside the pen, causing the animals to freak out. It seems that whatever this was unfamiliar to the livestock, and thus causing them to panic. Now, where this video came from is unknown, but the footage itself is a mystery. What could possibly have frightened the animals so badly that they had to leave their pen in a panic frenzy? This next video was recorded by a security guard who was looking over at the security cameras inside a factory when he noticed something very strange. Somewhere inside this factory, a welder is working alone, but there's something about him that doesn't seem right. The security guard takes a closer look at the footage and immediately starts to feel uneasy. After watching this incident on the camera feed, he quickly calls over the welder to look at this video and explain what was happening in this clip. But just like the night guard, the welder was left completely baffled. He had no idea as to what was captured. Now, this video took place during the night shift, which makes this incident twice as creepy. Nobody else had been working at this factory except the welder, but according to him, another welder who had the day off had come by to visit him. They had talked for just a bit before the night guard called over the welder to look at this footage. But after watching the video, the welder was left speechless. This is what was caught.
Who this nigga talking to?
As it turns out, the other welder who had dropped by to say hi wasn't actually there. The welder who's seen on camera swears that he saw the other worker in full uniform, as though he was ready to work. They had even shaken hands, according to him. But when looking at the footage, no one appears to be there. Although pretty strange, this incident gets a whole lot stranger after hearing what happened to the worker who apparently had the day off. To their shock, the factory had received news that this worker had passed away in his own home. His cause of death remains unknown, but knowing that he died on the same day this occurrence took place has left the welder feeling spooked. Could it be that the spirit of the welder's friend had paid him a visit during his shift? Or could this whole incident be explained by something else?
Oh my God, his friend came to say
As with all
bye.
videos, there has yet to be a definitive answer to this question.
That's what's up. That's touching.
It's late at night when two nurses at a children's hospital encounter something pretty spooky. They had just finished checking on their patients when one of them begins to act nervous. Seeming a bit scared, they walk out into the hallway and proceed to stare at something. The other nurse follows along to see what it is that they're seeing. What happens next inside this children's hospital is creepy to say the least. Watch.
¿Qué pasa? No. Salí de la pieza de las 4, no sé, mi esposo cuando salí tenía algo atrás. Cuando vine para acá, se me empezó a pegar, boludo. Me pegué un cagazo y ahora lo veo.
Pero esa es la estática, boludo. Pero está lejos.
Está viniendo para acá.
Ay, la concha de la lora. La pibita de la camacita me dijo que le tocaron la pierna, que le apretaron la pierna. Ay, mierda, se viene para acá.
Pero se viene para acá, pelotuda.
Hell no.
No. ¿Está prendido el aire algo?
¿Qué sé yo? Sí, creo que sí.
Tomátelo. Vamos para adentro,
me
boludo.
fui a la mierda, la
No, la
concha de
concha,
la lora. Ahí está. Que pase largo, boludo.
¿Ves?
No. Ay, la concha de la lora. Ay, la puta que te parió.
Down the hall, a small balloon can be seen making its way towards the nurses. It moves in a straight path before somehow making a turn inside the nurse's room.
I'd have closed the door.
Not sure what else to think, the nurses believe that this might have been the spirit of a child as they work at a children's hospital. Both nurses even say that early on, strange things were happening. From a patient who claims that something had touched their leg, to the male nurse who says that the same balloon was following him around. They believe that something paranormal had occurred. But as with most videos, you be the judge. Was a ghost caught on camera? Or was it something else? There's a place in Scotland known as Cloon Park Estate, where many people who've been here say that something about this place disturbs them. Whether it's the abandoned school located in the center of this town, or the Gothic-style church next door, people can't help but feel a strange presence when coming here. This location was once a thriving community back in the early 1920s, before people started leaving the area only a few years later. The reasons as to why they left are various, but given the conditions of this place, it appears that it was no longer habitable. However, there's a certain belief among some people who think there's another reason why they left. This area, according to them, is haunted. Knowing this, two friends decide to visit this place during the nighttime in the hopes that something creepy will happen while being there. Although initially, nothing out of the ordinary happens when they first arrive. It's what happens later that spooks them to their core. The two friends are inside an abandoned flat when this is captured.
Hello? Isn't it? Hello? Yo!
That's just a squatter. That's not bad.
Hello? Yo, coach question. Hello?
It's obviously a squatter. Maybe.
What is that? Is that downstairs? Hello? There's someone down there, bro. How can you? I'm confused. Huh? Jimea. In that room. Hello? Hello? What are we hearing? Hello?
The two friends immediately freeze upon hearing a strange sound coming from downstairs. They check on the source of the sound, which seems to be coming from inside a room, but strangely, no one or nothing is there to explain it. Now it could be that a squatter was hiding inside and thus making those noises. But early on, before exploring this building, something was caught on camera that neither friend could explain. Take a look.
Isn't it? Future in hand. Oh, that one's open. Yo. Do you see movement then? Move the light. Yo. Yo.
What's that? Oh my god. That looked like a zombie, bruh.
Yo.
Inside a window of this building, someone or something is behind a curtain looking at the two friends. Eerily, this mysterious figure hides away after being spotted. But if you look closely, you'll notice that there's something unusual about this figure. Like something out of a horror movie, a very pale face with
human scarecrow looking motherfucker.
An eerie appearance can be seen. Both friends see this and are immediately spooked out of their minds. Considering that this place has been abandoned for many years, the question is begged, who or even what was this? Neither friend has any idea as to what was captured. This last video comes from Blanzarella, who says she received the following video from her brother. He sent this video to his family in the hopes that they could explain what was captured. The video starts off with footage of the brother's wife and two children sleeping in bed when out of nowhere, this happens.
I don't like this at all. Ooh. Yeah, that's not good.
Somehow, the child is pulled off the bed by just a few inches. Looking closely, the child's leg can be seen moving in such a way as if someone had yanked them. The family who saw this believes that a sinister presence was messing with the child. It's for this reason that some viewers are concerned for the safety of the family. But whether something is haunting them or not, viewers agree that the clip is pretty strange. So then, could it be that the baby had moved on its own? Or was something supernatural responsible for this? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
Yeah, that might be supernatural, bro.
A German couple is woken up late at night after hearing strange noises coming from the attic. They grab their camera and begin to record. Needless to say, the video they caught has left them more than just baffled, but also terrified. Now, the couple in this video are German folk who had bought a house in the US. Although the exact location of where they live isn't known, it seems evident that their home situates on haunted ground. For a while, the couple has been experiencing strange activity at home. Most of it, according to them, takes place inside their attic, which expands directly above their bedroom. It's past midnight when the sound of movement is heard above. They hurry to grab their camera with the intent of capturing and showing others what's been happening at their place. This is their video.
Schon wieder.
Because
I just wanna make bread.
Ich guck mal hoch.
I don't like this actually. No. I'm not scared. I'm just skittish.
Schnuffi.
There's a difference. What the shit is a Snoopy?
Schnuffi?
Motherfucker, you got roommates? Snoopy.
Was ist los?
The fuck is a Snoopy? You got stuffed animals, nigga? You got imaginary friends? What are we doing? Help us. Help me, help you. Matter of fact, help me, nigga. You. Fuck you. What are we looking for? Bitch, that's not a dog. That's not a dog. That is a dog. That's a dog. Okay. That's a dog. That's close. I thought it was like a human.
It appears that Snoofy is scared of something. Snoofy hides under the bed for a couple of minutes before eventually coming out. Though, it isn't long after that she decides to go back underneath. What happens next is just downright creepy. Watch.
What the hell is a Snoofy? Wow! That's how you feel? That's how you gonna do me, Ike? Yeah, that's not good. Definitely not good. Why is...
Verstehe ich nicht.
At least it's safe, I hope. Really? Just one of them videos where nothing happens? Do we get pushed down the stairs? Wow.
Echt komisch.
Wow. Nothing.
Nee, nix. Überhaupt nix. Oh well.
What the? Yeah, somebody up here needs a straightening. Huh? Now, if you're homeless, you better be really attractive as a female or cook really good food or you get shot. Right in the giblets. Oh, he's dressed like Wolverine. It's not that bad, actually. With the camera. What the fuck? We're gonna edit that out. Hot damn almighty, we're gonna edit that out. Reminds me of this one time at band camp. Hot damn almighty band camp. Does something else happen? Why is it not switching? Please don't. Can you not? Can you? Okay, hey man, it's your show, baby. Huh? It's all you. Oh shit. Oh no. We don't like that. We don't like that at all. Man, my bad, bro. Hey, look, hey, you got it. You got it. You got it, bro. Hey, that's you.
According to the couple, they were too scared to go back for the camera. It was only after a day or so that the husband had gone back up and grabbed the camcorder as quickly as he could. The camera was low on battery when he retrieved it, but after being given a full charge, they looked over at the camera's roll and saw the video that was taken that night. To their shock, the camera caught footage of what they believe is a poltergeist. From a high metal vase initially seen perfectly balanced on top of a box, being jolted upwards at a slight angle, to another object being chucked across the same space, the couple is absolutely certain that their house is haunted. While the dog's behavior might be a good indicator that something strange was truly happening, I'll let you be the judge as to whether or not that's so. Did the couple actually capture video evidence of paranormal activity? Or had something else occurred? Feel free to let me know what you think. Now this next video was captured on a Ring camera that's placed inside a bedroom where a mother and her daughter sleep together. Like most parents, the mother had bought the camera to keep an eye on her child, who's often left alone in their own room. But according to a comment giving more details on this footage, the camera was bought for another reason. Recently, the mother's daughter has been saying some rather odd things, from mentioning a man who she occasionally sees in her closet, to saying things like, "I'm scared because he's there." The mother felt compelled to watch over her daughter more so than usual. But in the following footage, something happens that's forced her to keep her away from this room. One night, while sleeping in her daughter's bed to keep her company, this happens. Upon waking up, the mother immediately notices something on the ceiling. It isn't until seconds later, when her daughter lets out a piercing screech, that she realizes she isn't the only one seeing this. Overcome with fear, but not completely paralyzed by it, she quickly attends to her daughter. But even she is trying her best to avoid this apparent horrifying sight by covering her own eyes. Clearly, whatever was above them must have been terrifying. Despite there being a lack of info on this footage, the recording alone does make for a creepy video. Whether or not she had seen the supposed man mentioned earlier remains a mystery, but ghost or not, viewers agree that something truly horrifying was seen that night. In the following video, a small child is seen roaming around in their bedroom after waking from a nap. It's 7 p.m. and the child typically doesn't wake up around this time. Usually, according to the mother, they're dead asleep until the next morning. But for some reason, they have woken up. Although it may seem like this was just a normal occurrence, something happens later in this footage, reassuring the mother that this incident was definitely strange. Keep in mind that her child can only babble, making it impossible for him to recount his experience. This is what was caught.
This night it looks like his legs get pulled in curls.
It's only been 4 months since the family had settled into this house, and this happens. A voice, which definitely wasn't the child's, is heard on camera. Mind you that he can't speak yet, as his speech is only limited to babbling. Yet strangely, a voice is heard in this room. As the mother states, it almost sounds like a little girl speaking to a son. Freaked out, she shares this video in case anyone could explain it. This incident, coupled with the footage of her son's legs being seemingly pulled off the bed, has led viewers to believe that something supernatural had occurred. But like always, I'll let you be the judge. Is this evidence of a ghost caught on camera, or is it something else entirely? This next video was submitted by Monica Cruz, who states that something pretty creepy was caught at work. She and a couple of friends work as security guards at an undisclosed location that, according to her, has been abandoned for quite some time. Her job is to patrol the premises in case anyone tries to break into the property, but after being notified of a person detected on site, she saw this.
When we check the cameras for somebody, always looking for somebody. We don't pay attention to this. To the police? No. Who's on call?
We need to check the one in the office. And this is the same one that's in our office after everybody leaves because I can freaking hear it.
There it is.
Oh my god, I'm getting chills. I quit.
And it moves fast.
Wow. It does.
It said hi. It waved to the camera and saw.
Mira. We didn't see all that.
Oh my god.
We didn't get this far.
We didn't get this far because we were so impressed by the first one. Wait.
Oh, we didn't get this far?
No.
There's more. It keeps coming back.
She keeps setting the cameras up. You can see the time. Mira, ahí va, otra vez.
This is crazy.
Andamos buscando a la gente, güey.
That's wild.
A large, shadowy mass is seen moving about in a very strange way. Monica and her coworkers mention that its movement is very fluid-like. It's because of this that they hesitated to check whatever this was. Something about it just didn't seem right. Feeling too afraid, they observed the figure through their CCTV cameras. Now, despite filming an old recording, Monica states that the video still gives her chills. She says that it's the only video she has in which something truly unexplainable was caught on camera. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one. Now, despite this next video being posted more than 5 years ago, it still holds up as being pretty spooky. The person who uploaded this is known as Max, and while taking a walk through a secluded section of a park, he finds an entryway to a hidden sewer tunnel. Both him and a friend decide to explore this tunnel out of sheer curiosity, but as you'll see, they would later come to regret this decision. Watch.
See it? Oh man, I'm gonna cut it out. This is gonna be annoying. Hold on.
Okay, so we got pretty far. Yeah, we got pretty far. That's the exit out there. So here's the manhole cover. You can kind of see it. Here's like a ladder. But yeah, we're pretty far. Where are you guys taking?
Did you hear that?
Run.
What they been talking about? It's the clown?
You heard that, right? Yeah.
Upon reaching a dead end, a strange noise is heard out of nowhere. Listening closely, it kinda sounds like someone laughing in the distance. Both friends were so scared that they instinctively fled without fully comprehending what they had heard. It was only after watching this video that they realized what it was, a sinister laugh that echoed in the distance. No one else was around except them, which made this incident extra creepy. Although encountering this in 2017, they still have no clue where this mysterious laughter had come from. This last video comes from an online streamer from South America, who while doing a live stream caught footage of something that's left viewers totally spooked. It was more than a few years ago when this happened, but even to this day, this clip remains baffling. Now the clip itself comes from a live stream in which Ari, the online streamer, was getting groceries for the week. Live streaming out in public is something that she occasionally does before ending her streams at home. However, it was inside her house where this occurrence took place. Only a couple hours before ending her live stream, Ari chats with her audience while cutting up some fruit from her grocery haul. While chatting with the viewer, she's told that someone is right behind her. Thinking that perhaps they were trying to scare her, she shrugs it off. But as the stream continues, something happens that scares the living daylights out of her audience.
Dicen, la niña de atrás que no hay niñas atrás, dejen de querer asustarme. La niña de atrás que no hay niñas atrás, dejen de querer asustarme.
Oh my God.
In the background, someone else is briefly seen. This was strange considering that Ari lives alone, yet it appears that someone else had been there. According to viewers, this supposed person looks like a child. Looking closely, it appears as if a little girl had popped into view before quickly hiding away. Again, Ari had no idea as to who it was that they saw. She had thought they were trying to scare her, but after looking at this clip, it became clear that they weren't playing around with her. Someone or something was in fact right behind her. Not much else is known about this clip or what occurred afterward, but even if no context is given, the clip alone is enough to make viewers unsettled. So then, just who or even what was caught on camera? Facebook users Juan and Nicole are a married couple who've been experiencing strange activity at home. It wasn't too long ago when the couple had posted a video of what many viewers consider to be the most active poltergeist activity caught on camera. Yet prior to this video, Juan and Nicole had a similar experience in a different house. And it's because of this previous encounter that many believe that the married couple are being followed by something. To be more specific, viewers believe that a malicious entity of some sort has been haunting the two wherever they go. Although it's not clear if the couple also believes this, they have no doubt in their mind that the following incident deals with something paranormal. According to the couple, they were watching a scary movie with a friend inside their living room when all of a sudden, strange things began to occur. It was after this incident that they looked over the footage caught by their security camera to make sense of what occurred that day. But it seems that watching this footage has only left them even more disturbed. Midway through the footage, the friend claims to have seen the stuffed bear on the couch move on its own. He points this out to the couple, who in response tells him that he's probably just seeing things. But then, after shrugging it off to being nothing, the following happens. This is what was caught.
No, mijo, esto tenemos que subirlo, Esto, mijo, uy, si es que hay alguien que sabe de estas cosas, que nos ayude.
Yo me quiero ir.
No. Mira, la sombra blanca, ¿sí la viste?
Sí, pero...
No. Ahí yo fue que ya comencé a sentirme mal.
¿Por qué?
Porque mira, a ver, eso yo sí lo vi claramente, así, de reojo.
Oye, ¿por qué se...
Mira, ¿sí?
¡Uy!
¿Sí viste? Eso sí. Eso sí.
¡Uy, mira!
Yo no sabía para dónde ir.
¡Uy, mira!
Yo no sabía qué era.
Oh my God.
Behind the couch where the friend had sat, a shadow-like figure can be seen on camera for a split second before quickly disappearing behind the sofa.
Damn.
Not sure as to what they'd seen, they began to look around for the mysterious figure, but then, as they search around, the strangest thing happens.
Es que estábamos con la luz del televisor,
claro.
Como que estuviéramos en el cine. Yo digo que no.
Mira,
¡Uy!
Sí, la
¡La
botella.
botella!
ahí me tiraron la botella y yo de una salí corriendo.
No,
Yo te lo juro que yo no aguanto un día más. Se cayó
Uy,
el
no.
Yo no aguanto un día más.
Pero, uy, mira, ¿sí ves la luz que pasa por ahí?
La puerta de alguien como la tenía trancada. No puede-
Mira, siempre ve, uy,
mira.
¿sí ves?
Sí.
Ahí pasa.
Mira, del susto, ¿sí ves lo que me pasó del susto?
Mira.
Uy, hasta el cuadro, Dios mío santo. Oye, pero ¿por qué se cayó todo?
No sé, ahí nosotros nos fuimos, nosotros no nos íbamos a quedar ahí.
Mira lo que pasó ahí, Mira eso.
No sé si hay algo o alguien que nos está haciendo asustar, pero te lo juro que yo ya no aguanto.
How many times has this happened to them? It's been like
All of a
5,
sudden,
6 times.
things inside the living room began to move on their own. It was at this moment that they fled out of the house due to the dangerous activity that was happening inside. What happened then, after the door had closed on its own, has left them baffled.
La sangre de Cristo tiene poder.
Mira, mira la maleta, mira. Mira cómo la van arrastrando. Mira
¿Por qué
cómo
no
se la van
orar?
arrastrando.
¿Por qué no se pusieron a orar?
Cambiémonos de casa.
Tienen que orar.
No, que eso
No, eso de ley, eso de ley. Uy, pero ese peluche, Dios mío.
Mira, mira, como que lo están jalando, ¿sí ves?
Es como que se para de cabeza, ¿qué?
Ese es el peluche que te regaló Juanca. El que tú dañaste, ¿verdad?
Mira, ¿sí viste lo que pasó aquí?
Mira,
¿Sí viste?
Ahí pasa, ahí pasa.
Sí. Mira, mira.
Mira esa lucecita. Mira, es como que fuera que algo pasa.
Eso nosotros no lo vimos porque estábamos afuera.
Estábamos afuera.
Pero es como que algo pasa. Date cuenta que es como que, mira, ¿ves?
Mira, ahí va.
As stated before, viewers believe that something paranormal had occurred, but even more unsettling is the belief that something is haunting the married couple regardless of where they live. Until more footage is released by the couple, it seems that this belief will stay at that, just a belief. Although it's not clear as to what exactly was caught on camera, the video is still nonetheless pretty creepy. The following photo was submitted by Taylor P.I., who writes, "Here's a photo that I found online. There's little to no information on the photo, except for a small caption that reads, 'A young man takes a photo behind an old building and gets photobombed by someone inside.' Even though the caption implies that a person had photobombed the picture, it looks nothing like a person. I don't know, but it seems more like a ghost than a human to me." Here's the photo that Taylor's referring to. Now, given that the caption states that the photo was taken in front of an old building, it might be the case that something other than a person had been caught in the photograph. But as always, what do you think? Could this be evidence of something paranormal? Or is this simply a random stranger inside the building who photobombed the picture? With very little information, it seems that this question will remain unanswered. What exactly had been caught in this photo? Facebook user Meg Wolfgang had posted the following video in the hopes that someone could explain the strange occurrence that is seen in the footage. Meg was playing with her kittens when something pretty creepy was caught on camera. During the time of this recording, she didn't notice it. It was only after looking back at the footage that she realized that something unsettling was caught on camera. Meg writes, "I wanted to post this video I've had for quite a few years now and get others' opinions. In the video, which was recorded by myself in about 2008, maybe 2009 originally, there is a dresser not even half an inch raised off the ground, in which something reaches out from under, stealing the kitten's toy, and with audio on it that says what sounds like 'leave me' at the same time. When I originally recorded the video, I didn't hear or see anything. The following is the video she took." Beneath the dresser, there appears to be something hiding inside. It's hard to make out what this is, but according to Meg, she can't shake the thought of this being a physical manifestation of something supernatural. Given the strange motion of whatever this is, including its odd appearance, and the faint whispering that is heard in the background, most viewers agree with Meg that something supernatural had been captured. But, as with most videos, I'll let you come up with your own opinion. For now, Meg's video remains a mystery.
Jordan Curran and his 2 children were enjoying a quiet night at an Airbnb in Anchorage, Alaska. It's late in the evening when the kids fall asleep in Jordan's arms, and he takes a video to preserve this precious moment. What happens next absolutely scares the out of him.
Yeah.
Nothing here.
Damn.
Nothing here. Oh my god, oh my god, look, legit goosebumps. Oh my god.
Turn your lights on.
What the is that?
Turn your lights
Jordan
on.
hears a creepy growl, and when he looks at his phone, he spots the dark silhouette of a figure with no visible features standing right behind him. He jumps up and spins around, but there's nothing there. The figure has disappeared. To this day, Jordan still has no idea who or what was in the room with him and his children. He still worries about what might have happened if he hadn't been awake.
I don't do none of that. Don't show it again.
Oh, sh**.
The grip of the grave.
Oh.
Jimea Barón, an Argentine star with more than 6 million
I bet she do
Instagram
got the grip
fans,
of the grave.
usually posts glimpses of her daily life as she travels, acts, and sings. But one day she posts a video on her Instagram story that is very out of character. The video is security footage that shows Jimea hanging out at her friend's house in Argentina. Something happens that Jimea says still gives her chills to this day.
See, look at Jimena. You can tell her vagina's up and running. You know? Now, she might be haunted, but I would still pipe.
Jimea says she felt something forcibly touch her back. She jumps up and turns around, expecting someone to be there, perhaps playing a prank. There's no one. But did you see it? Well, probably not, because this video looks like it was shot with a potato. But after posting the video to Instagram, Jimena's worried fans pointed out that in the video they see 2 ghostly hands grabbing at her head and right shoulder. Jimea says that she is shocked and doesn't know what to do other than to just move on and try to forget. Since then, Jimea has never posted anything more about the paranormal. Mimic. Melody Rose from Los Angeles, California is recording a TikTok video about Perfume when something very strange happens.
Yeah, this was terrible.
Okay, if you're like me and you're looking for a new signature scent that like will have you needing to beat off men, beat off pause, but you know what I mean, like you won't have to beat them. Let me rethink this. Basically, everybody will hunt you down and be like, what are you wearing? Because one time I had left the room and this chick followed me and she was like, even though you're no longer in the room, I can still smell you. What is that? Bitch, this. And I keep buying the Discovery sets. 1, because they're cheaper. 2, because this brand has so many scents that I'm like, which one do I even love? Like, I don't know. I'm leaning towards the Arabian Tonka. I think that's how you say it.
An unidentified childlike voice can be heard saying, "Hey," and "Melody."
Beat off, pause, but you know what? I'm like, which one do I even love? Like, I don't know.
Now, Melody doesn't hear this voice at all and is completely unaware of what she just captured. So she switches to another topic and records another video. But then, she hears it.
Okay, first of all, why didn't anyone tell me that if you have yeah?
Nope. Damn that.
My
Yeah, video
bad.
over.
So I forgot. I didn't think about it. I'm home alone, and I thought someone called me, and I'm on the line.
Run, bitch. Ah!
Maybe it was my cat, and she sounds like a human sometimes.
I heard breath. Breathing. Run, bitch.
That was you, right? Right?
Someone calls out Melody's name, loud enough that she actually answers back.
Okay, first of all, why didn't anyone tell me that if you have yeah?
But then Melody remembers something creepy. She's home alone. She immediately begins to freak out, and the voice calls her name again.
Melody.
Now, equally strange, a creepy hissing or breathing sound can be heard in the audio of her entire recording. So, after posting the video to TikTok, many viewers believe that Melody is dealing with a mimic, a type of entity that copies the voice of its target and their family in an attempt to take over their life. But others believe that it might simply just be a malfunctioning Amazon Alexa. But Melody says that she has no Alexa devices in her home.
Another thing, Alexa, I don't have an Alexa.
So is Melody in danger from a supernatural force? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Scream. Sierra J. Casey, a concerned mother and TikTok user, has been noticing some very strange behavior from her daughter at their Texas home. One day, the toddler comes running out of her bedroom, terrified and refusing to go back. TikTok user Sierra is worried that something might have happened and checks the footage on her Ring nanny cam. What she discovers shocks her to her core. The toddler stands in her room looking around and seemingly confused. Then a loud scream pierces the air, sending the little girl running for mommy.
Nope.
Sierra J. Casey says her daughter claimed that a, quote, woman screamed at her. But when she checked her room, she found no one there. Even creepier, previous videos show the toddler being scared in her room before, seemingly staring at someone that we can't see. Now, Sierra Casey believes she might have caught a ghostly encounter on camera, but worried TikTok viewers warn her that it could be something worse. A hacker accessing her Ring camera. So is it a ghost caught on camera, or something even more terrifying? A real person watching and scaring a little girl in her bedroom.
I'd be more scared of the ghost.
We need scary videos, so if at gmail.com. The old Bayless paper mill. While on a motorcycle road trip, Kenneth Statkin and his friend Justin decide to explore the ruins of Bayless paper mill in Austin, Pennsylvania. The paper mill was destroyed over 100 years ago when the nearby dam collapsed, sending a massive wall of water crashing down on the factory. 78 people lost their lives. Now, it should be noted that Kenneth and Justin are not YouTube paranormal investigators. They're not even urban explorers. They are just curious travelers passing through. So, when the guys arrive in town, they meet a local man who warns them that the Bayless mill is haunted by the victim's ghosts, and that he has even had a paranormal encounter himself.
That you definitely think that place is haunted?
Oh yeah,
down there?
most definitely. The paper mill's haunted as because I went there the one night, me and my buddies. We all went over there and like something ran behind us.
No kidding.
On Snapchat, like he caught it on camera and everything.
Kenneth and Justin arrive at the paper mill and begin exploring the decaying structure. Just as the sun is starting to set on their day, Kenneth and his friend find the mill's dark basement and head down to check it out. And this is when things take a very creepy turn.
Oh my goodness.
And let's go down there and see what's happening.
You want to go down there?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Little did we know the experience we would have would leave chills running down the back of our necks the rest of the night.
Well, I want to get that lower, closer down here.
There's a bone on the beaver dam there. Good.
Hell no.
See it right there?
Nope.
What is it?
A bone.
Nope.
Bone.
I don't see it. Oh, it is. What the f? Holy smokes. What was that?
Closer. Don't you do it.
Hello?
Yep, no more of that. Did you hear that? Oh yeah. What was that?
Hey, y'all don't stay in the building.
The two explorers hear very bizarre sounds, and then a strange voice is heard from the darkness.
I'd have got out the
It
state.
sounds very close by.
I'd have been gone.
What was that? Now, the first whimpering sounds could be explained away as simply the odd calls of some strange animal. However, the last sound is different. It's much louder and almost sounds like someone or something calling for help.
Hello?
Yep, get the out of there.
So the question is, if this was an animal, why would it come closer to the sound of people instead of just running off? Well, whatever it is, Kenneth and Justin are freaked out, and they decide to just get out of there. So considering the mill's tragic history, could it be that Kenneth accidentally captured the ghostly voice of one of the 78 people who passed away when the Austin Dam collapsed? You decide. The Haunted Hill House. The Hill House in Mineral Wells, Texas is said to be one of the most haunted locations in the U.S. The home is owned by Catherine and Edward Estes, who allow guests to rent out the Hill House overnight so that they can have their own supernatural experience in the home. Visitors have reported hearing voices, being scratched and bitten, and some have even had things thrown at them. The owners say that most guests get so freaked out that they leave early and often don't even make it through the night. So one night, a group of friends rent out the Hill House just to have a little spooky fun. Now, none of the group are paranormal investigators. In fact, they're not even really believers in the supernatural at all.
Oh, there he is
But
now.
that is about to change. One member of the group, Victoria, lays down on a bed and jokingly starts to taunt one of the spirits that is said to haunt the house. Needless to say, it did not go well.
As you can see, she was yanked off the bed. This was not a fall.
Run,
and then they ran out. We're going to rewind that, and we're going to show you in regular screen.
Yep, there you go. There you go, bitch. Yep, that's what happens. Bet you'll shut the fuck up next time.
Something seems to violently yank Victoria right off the bed as her friends watch in horror.
Talking that shit,
The
bitch.
security camera in the room catches the action as Victoria quickly gets to her feet and the group just makes a run
don't
for
run.
it.
No,
One of
don't
the
you
guys
run.
is so
Don't you
panicked that
run,
he
bitch.
drops his phone and doesn't even stop to pick it up. Now, cut to almost 1 hour later. It's around 3 in the morning and a guy named Drew wants to test out the supposedly paranormal activity for himself.
No.
He enters the same room and immediately begins to aggressively taunt the ghost. He says that the spirit is a coward and that if it really wants to attack someone, why doesn't it attack a man?
Wasn't black.
Same
Black
Look at the guy in the white hat right here, guys. Follow him.
But as soon, before I can even finish my sentence,
Boom.
I'm in the air.
All right, we're going to pull it back.
I ran right through both of them.
Did you see how he got pushed?
So, Drew gets his wish. He is violently shoved by something, and then he almost knocks down his two friends as he runs from the room.
Fuck out of here,
But
bitch.
it gets even weirder, because as Drew and his friends run out, something seems to yank the door closed behind them. And if you watch closely, you can actually see the doorknob move as if it's being pulled. Now, since these creepy incidents, the Haunted Hill House has gotten national recognition online and through various news outlets. Sean Gigi, a news reporter for local TV station WFAA, goes to the Hill House to interview the owners, Catherine and Edward. But what he doesn't know is that he too is about to have a paranormal experience, all caught by his own news camera.
What was that?
Did you hear that? In the middle of the interview, we heard something scratching. My microphone didn't pick it up very well, but I'm being completely honest when I tell you I heard it clearly.
And the creepy incidents at the Haunted Hill House just don't seem to stop. Because remember Victoria who got yanked off the bed by some unseen force? Well, a year after her first terrifying visit, Victoria returned to Hill House again. And this time something scratched her back so badly that her shirt was soaked in blood.
Oh!
So is the Hill House in Mineral Springs, Texas, one of the most haunted places on Earth? And would you stay overnight and taunt the spirits inside? Let me know down in the comments. It follows. Memo and Patty, a couple who explore haunted places in Mexico, visit a cursed forest where a woman mysteriously vanished without a trace. Soon after this investigation, the couple begins to experience strange, unexplained events in their home that absolutely terrify the entire family.
No mames. No seas mamador. No seas mamón, güey. No. Allá adentro no hay nadie, ¿eh? Se los juro que allá adentro no hay nadie, güey. El cuarto está completamente solo.
Don't you open that shit, nigga.
¿Ahora qué mames? No sé, lo grabas.
Aquí estamos nosotros. Sí, lo grabé. Checa, se va a ver. Sí, lo grabé.
Memo and Patty begin to worry that the spirit of the woman who disappeared in the woods might have followed them home, restless and unable to move on to the other side. The paranormal activity in the house becomes so intense that it even starts to wake them up at night.
¿Quién eres y qué quieres? Espérate. Ten cuidado, te vas a caer. Ay, cabrón.
Hay que bajar.
Ay.
En nombre de Jesús. Te ordeno que te largues de nuestra casa.
¡Oh, la madre!
The couple is horrified when they hear the voice of a sobbing woman coming from somewhere in their home. Memo checks everywhere, but there's no one there. Now, I should mention that Memo and Patty stream many of their paranormal encounters live on YouTube as they happen. They say that they want to prove that their experiences are real and absolutely terrifying. So, cut to another night, and the family is woken up again by sounds coming from outside their bedroom. Memo immediately starts live streaming from his phone. What happens next is downright chilling.
I don't remember what happens. Help, subscribers.
Yo te ordeno en nombre de nuestro Señor Jesucristo que te alejes, que te vayas. No tienes cabida en este hogar. No tienes cabida en nuestras vidas. En nombre de Jesucristo yo te expulso y te despojo de este lugar.
Would you like to learn about your Lord Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? What? Oh my God! It's in the window.
Lárgate.
The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels
Live
you.
viewers watch in horror as a woman's face can be seen looking in through a window. But that window is on the house's second floor. Memo is unaware of what has just happened. Then he finally reads through his live stream chat.
La ventana. ¿En esa?
Sí. ¿Cómo estás?
En la ventana de las escaleras. Esa.
No quiero Taco Bell.
¿Qué vieron ahí? Sí, ¿qué vieron?
Oh.
¿Qué había?
Oh, y'all need more crosses. Quick, get my crossbow and my trench coat.
¿Pero qué?
And my holy water.
No mames, no manches, no. Sí, no puede, es imposible que haya alguien ahí parado. Les voy a demostrar por qué.
That they can give you, boy. It's gotta be fast.
Ay, Dios mío, me da cosa bajar, hijo.
Quick. There better not be nobody down here crying. Huh? Better shut the fuck up with that shit.
Ahí está la ventana, ¿sale?
Better stay out my windows too. Huh? And he goes to this bitch. They better be paying rent. Ah! What happened? I'm not scared. Who's doing it?
¿A dónde está la ventana?
Shit. Yeah, that's not good.
¿Ya vieron? O sea, son aproximadamente como 4 o 5 metros a la ventana.
Memo shows that it would have been impossible for anyone to look through the window on their second floor, as it's just way too high for anyone to reach. So just who or what is this? Memo and his wife don't know what they might have brought home from the haunted exploration of the woods. Is it a lost spirit looking for help, or something more sinister?
Oh, hell no.
A night at the museum. Unfortunately, the source of this next creepy video is unknown. The video shows security guards at a museum somewhere in Kazakhstan watching the CCTV camera at 7:30 at night. The guards spot something absolutely unnerving.
Ooh, she thick. She bad. She thick, boy. She thick as shit.
Yeah. Gördünüz mü? Freezer.
She is thick. She is thick as a swamp possum's face when it's got the mumps. Anybody who's ever been to a swamp knows it's just a swamp possum got a lot of mumps. It's fat.
Қайта сізге көрініп жаңа көрінгенде сіздің есіңіз шығады.
Show your pussy, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, do that. She's bending over. Yeah, show that booty meat, bitch. By the way, last time I saw it around 1 a.m.
A pale figure that appears to be wearing a white gown is curiously walking among the museum exhibits. The guards have no explanation for what they are seeing. They believe the mysterious figure is a ghost. But without a reliable source for information, we'll never know exactly what happened here. So is this a genuine paranormal encounter? As always, I leave that up to you to decide.
Yeah, ho!
The Window Watcher.
Uh-oh.
Popular urban explorer Colin from the YouTube channel The Bearded Explorer is traveling through France when he finds the perfect abandoned house to explore. The 2-story house has been abandoned for years, and it seems that the former owner has left almost everything behind. Colin films his exploration as he carefully walks through the house to discover its secrets. He takes photos and videos for his social media and eventually leaves, satisfied that he has documented everything of note inside the house. But it isn't until he looks back at the footage later that he discovers that he had missed something while filming the outro for his video. Something very spooky.
While I was editing the video.
Right guys, well that is it for today's video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Please go and check out the Instagram, which is the _. Also go and check out the Facebook page. Like always, I'll put all the pictures on Facebook, 10 of us on Instagram, and I'll see you on next week's video.
Someone can be seen peeking out the window from behind a curtain. Now, I have carefully watched Colin's entire uncut video, and there is absolutely no sign of anyone inside that house. From the moment Colin enters, no sound of movement can be heard. The only noise is from Colin himself as he wanders around the house. Even creepier, this is not the only strange thing that he captures on video during this visit. After he posts the video to YouTube, one of Colin's sharp-eyed viewers spots something truly bizarre.
So we'll start with this one first because this one looks like it's got a lot of stuff inside, and it has. I've got some more photographs here, look. The ceiling is completely covered in mould. Bit of condensation up in the corner again. Look at this, the cupboard completely filled with clothes still.
I didn't see it. Did you see it?
Wow. Absolutely amazing. Look at that, it looks as if something's been climbing in. Oh God. In the bag just hit my leg. I thought someone tapped my leg. It looks as if something's been climbing in here and sleeping in here maybe.
Did you see it? In the reflection of a cupboard mirror in a bedroom, a pair of feet can be seen standing underneath the window curtain, almost as if someone is hiding behind the curtain. But when Colin pans the camera back towards the curtains, the mysterious feet are gone. Also, if we look back at the footage from a couple of minutes before, there were no feet there when Colin entered the bedroom. So, Did the urban explorer accidentally capture not one, but 2 paranormal events on camera?
Yeah.
Let me know. You can watch this entire exploration and many more over on the YouTube channel, The Bearded Explorer. Night Watch. A security guard working at a factory in Mexico is confused when he meets a new employee that no one, not even his boss, has told him about. The next day, he complains to a coworker about the odd conversation he had, only to be told that there is no new employee. When they check the building's security footage, they are shocked.
No, he even gave him dab. Nigga, the ghost is black. Nigga. Hey, what's up, homie? Hey, yeah, still there. Bro, he know this nigga. Bro, what they about to start watching YouTube videos? Yeah, turn on Mr. Beast.
It's clear in the footage that the guard has a full-on conversation with no one.
He knows.
He pulls out the chair next to him and waves for whoever he's talking to come sit down. And that's not all, because did you see it?
No.
Right as the guard pulls out the chair, a dark figure with arms and legs seems to move past him and then disappear into thin
Right where
air.
we're gonna sit at.
Many believe that the security guard was talking to the ghost of an old employee who might have passed away at the factory. Maybe even someone who had a fatal accident on their first day of work. But is this a real ghost caught on camera or not?
Nigga.
That is up to you to decide.
This call, that's
Thanks
real.
so much for watching. Maybe
Checo For You was live streaming on Twitch when the following happens.
Ay, cabrón. Chale, sí se ve medio erizo, ¿Y qué tal? Hoy me asustó tu voz, Yayo. Es que tengo súper alto el Discord. Hoy me asustó tu voz, Yayo. Es que tengo súper alto el Discord.
¿Así?
Creo que sí, güey.
La luz de atrás se prendió.
Simbólica, creo que son.
No, es quien dijo eso. Así es cierto, güey.
¿No hay alguien, no?
Quiero creer que sí, ¿Mamá? No, pues estoy solo acá arriba yo, güey, de verdad, o sea, vivo solo acá arriba. No, es neta, miren, estoy temblando, se los juro. Esperen, voy a apagarla porque pues no, qué miedo. Voy a seguir jugando, esperen.
The light turning on by itself isn't the strangest thing. Minutes later, this happens.
No, de
Yo
verdad.
también, porque la verdad yo no creo.
Hola, no, espérate, güey. Espérense. Ahora sí se escuchó algo, espérame.
¿Fue la puerta de tu cuarto?
No sé, güey, pero espérame, que ahora sí se escuchó algo, espérame. Me acaban de tirar mi jalador del baño al piso, se los juro. Se los juro que no hay nada aquí atrás en mi cuarto. O sea, literal estoy solo, pero me acaban de tirar. Me hicieron esto así. No, yo creo que ya no quiero jugar esto.
Checo is definitely spooked, but as if things couldn't get any more creepy, this happens.
Déjenme ir a dejar esta madre, espérenme.
Y a lo mejor uno de sus perros se metió del cuarto.
Les juro que estoy temblando, se los juro. Ya déjame cerrar el...
Oh, hell no.
Les juro que estoy temblando, se los juro. Ya déjame cerrar el juego y voy a abrir otra cosa. Es que fue aquí, ¿no?
Te digo, yo no soy muy creyente de esas cosas, pero... LOL.
Ya hasta cerré el juego, güey. Ya no quiero jugar, neta. ¡Hola! No mames.
¿Otra vez? ¿Estás ahí?
No, güey, ya se está, no sé si, neta, ya se está poniendo feo esto.
¿Qué rollo? Entonces
No,
te metiste
pues
a la
si
de
quieres
prueba
ya
de...
apaga.
Voy a parar el stream, perdón, porque ya me espanté. Ahí nos vemos. Bye.
What are your thoughts on this?
That shit real. It's really, really real.
According to the person who posted the following footage, the following video was taken on the 21st of February in 2009. The footage was recorded inside a hospital in the Mexican city of Saltillo. It is said that a ghost of a little girl roams the halls of this hospital. This is the footage that was captured. If the hospital in the video specializes in treating patients of all ages, then I can't imagine how many young apparitions we might see at a children's hospital. Lindsay Burke caught something really creepy on camera. Here's her explaining what happened.
So this is where I filmed that video in front of this window, and then if you turn around, this is that room. And we do have a weird attic here that I've never been into. So this is my husband's gaming room, which is even weirder. And this space sort of here, just here, is where the shape was. And even weirder, on top of my hairdressing trolley down here, I have this. It's not real, it's fake. I bought it as a placemat. I don't have the planchet to it. It's never been used. I don't know what to do with it. I just use it to mix up bowls on top of. If you look at any of my hairdressing videos, I'm mixing all of my colours on top of this. What do I do with it? Someone give me advice.
Here's the footage she's referring to. Maybe it's best to get rid of that placemat. An urban explorer finds a crematorium and encounters something pretty creepy.
老弟们，这个板凳上后边有个东西啊，起雾了啊！老弟们，这屋里一直都冒烟，起雾了啊！起雾了啊！我操！娃娃！哎呦我操！小孩！英灵！哎呦我操！我操你妈！我操你妈！哎呦我操你妈！英灵啊！英灵啊！
A family received a notification that someone was at their front door. It was sent by their doorbell camera, but there appeared to be no one there until they listened to the audio and heard this. Some believe that it might have been a malicious entity looking for someone to attach itself to. Whatever it might have been, the audio is without a doubt pretty creepy. In Iguatu, Brazil, footage from a CCTV camera shows something pretty spooky. Check it out. It's hard to make out what this is, but the fact that it disappears in the end supports the belief of this being a ghost. But what do you think?
That's a ghost. Hell yeah.
2 urban explorers were finishing up their tour of a building that's been abandoned for years. As they were on their way out, this happens.
Run, bitch!
Victoria Martinez writes, I came to visit my grandfather who wasn't with me as he was downstairs. Victoria thought she was by herself on the 2nd floor until she caught the following on camera.
Sonríe sin mover los ojos. Ahora alza las cejas. Cierra la boca. Sí, esa es tu cara de
There's no better way of staying awake than by watching videos like this.
We're playing Overwatch.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you... Urban explorer Urbix Hill explores an abandoned school all by himself and encounters someone else there. Or so he thinks. This is what he captured.
Never a good idea. Our footsteps over there, saw the door closed. What the hell? Doing too much. There's no one there? Oh, damn.
That's weird.
It seems as though someone rushed over to the restroom before closing the door. But, as you saw, nobody was inside. Who knew that even as a ghost, you'd still be using the restroom? Spoopy has just been given a whole new meaning. Ghost hunters Yakazu and Diego visit a hotel that's been abandoned for years, and where many people have died. At first, Yakazu and Diego don't encounter anything strange, but later on, something happens that neither of them notices until looking back at the footage afterward. What they saw left them shook. Take a look.
こっちなんですよ。さっきから気配感じるのは。こっちおばひな様。ですよ。さっきから気配感じるのは。
I mean...
But then, when things couldn't get any more creepy, this happens.
まあこんな部屋があって、でこっちにも部屋が2つあると。
Could this have been the exact shadow figure from earlier, or is it something else? What do you think? Carlos Chidas claims to have encountered paranormal activity at home, from a wardrobe opening on its own to his cat's strange behavior. Carlos can't help but think that there's something in his house. But the most chilling incident has to be this.
Vamos a ver qué sucede porque esto está muy cabrón. Ya todos están dormidos a la ver. No mames.
Got the Jesus piece.
Es una lámpara que
That's kind of scary.
se está moviendo bien cabrón. Están las cruces. Chinga.
Oh shit. It don't like God.
Later on, when he's asked why he has so many crosses on his wall, he makes a video explaining why. But what happens in the video left viewers unsettled.
Pues bueno, aquí está la famosa pared que ustedes conocen y que preguntan por qué tantas cruces. Me suena un poquito. Pues cada cruz es porque mi mamá me la ha regalado. Ahí está mi familia, que fue el cuadro que se cayó hace unos videos. Y pues por ejemplo la de ahí me la trajo de Querétaro, la de acá me la trajo de Guanajuato, esta de San Miguel de Allende. Entonces para...
That just moved by itself.
La vieron. Ya me voy a la mierda.
If an army of crosses can't protect you, then I don't know what will. Hiro and Tomo are paranormal investigators who decided to visit Japan's most haunted tunnel, the Inunaki Tunnel. But unfortunately, both Hiro and Tomo forgot to book their accommodation before arriving. They had no choice but to spend the night inside the Inunaki Tunnel. They had a tent, so that was enough to provide some hospitality. But it wasn't enough to block off the strange activity they encountered. Before calling it a night, Tomo hears something. Listen closely.
ちょっと今トモさんもう一回いいですか？どうして
今ヒロ君がそっち撮ってる時に、奥の方で女の声聞こえてヒーッつってほらヒーッつってほらヒーッつってほら
But what happens during their sleep is beyond explanation.
こんな場所ではありますけれども、なんだかんだ僕も昨日寝てないし、トモさんも焼きちょっと眠気が迫ってきてますんで、仮眠を取りたいと思います。じゃあおやすみなさい。
I don't do that. I don't do this type of sleeping. 3 a.m. Bro, 3 a.m. is the witching hour, bro. 30 minutes later, you can hear footsteps of water rat tapping. Hero got up because he heard a noise like someone's voice.
Maybe sleeping outside of the tunnel would have been a better idea. But
Yeah.
hey, who am I to judge those who live for the spook?
They're braver than me, I ain't doing it.
The following image was sent to Lapeke25, who writes, I received this image from the IMSS, the Mexican Social Security Institute, from here in my city. What do you think? Who needs sleep anyway? Ghost hunter Dedo Mikol recently explored an abandoned building. While checking out the inside of the exterior structure, this happens.
What did it? What you shit yourself? Don't shit yourself.
와 미치겠다. 뭐야? 뭐죠? 뭔 소리야?
No. 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 There's more than one of them. You're getting jumped. We getting jumped, cuz. Bro, you think? Are you shitting yourself now? You should be.
What are your thoughts on this?
Run for our lives, you fool.
Here's someone walking through a graveyard in the middle of the night and encountering
Save
something pretty
me.
spooky. Pay close attention or you'll miss
Save
it.
me. Don't be selfish. You sitting there hunting ghosts. Okay, this could be my ass. Alright? Do the right thing. Save me. Or at least jump in front of what's chasing us. Come on, don't be bullshit. Oh, hell no. Damn all that. Damn
now that's
that.
creepy.
Absolutely not.
Alright, so I got something pretty creepy. Something really strange is happening in the district of Sabak Burnham. People are waking up in the middle of the night because someone is knocking on their front doors. But when they check to see who it is, no one's there. Luckily though, someone got footage of this creepy phenomenon. But by far, the creepiest encounter has to be this one.
This ghost thirsty as shit. Damn ghost, you thirsty.
A piece of advice that someone has shared with me is that you should never open the door for anyone who isn't there. If you do, then you might be inviting something in, and that something isn't something you want.
Be the ghost of Bill Cosby, putting all types of rooflings up in your
Dominic
anus.
Matijan was home alone when he caught this on camera.
We gonna edit that out.
Okay, so I'm literally home alone.
Listen to
it is.
No.
That's why we're moving.
This is definitely me when someone's hogging up the bathroom. Maybe the reason why it's knocking so aggressively is because it's not a ghost, but rather something else. But, as always, I'll let you be the judge of that. Ashley Kettering had a camera placed in her basement where she captured something pretty creepy.
fuck is that? It looked like one of the magical broomsticks off of Fantasia that Mickey Mouse was using his Harry Potter powers
Now,
on.
some viewers think that this could have been an image cast by a projector, but Ashley states that there was no projector whatsoever.
That it was a projector. All I have is this. So, see, this is like a bookshelf right here, and this is the wall. See how it would turn?
So what do you think? Real or fake? A user on Reddit posted the following video and writes, "Please help. I don't know what this is. It was in my baby's room, but when I went to check, nobody was there."
Oh, hell no! What the fuck?
The first thing that comes to mind when I see this is Trevor Henderson. His work is just the stuff of nightmares, which you should definitely check out. But unlike the characters in his artwork, this one might be real.
You look like, what, the ghost of Edward Scissorhands? Good lord, man. Who do you owe money to?
Reddit user Shadow12 was at home when he captured the following on camera. Shadow12 writes, "This was in my house last year. Scared me so bad. Luckily, I don't live there anymore."
I don't like it. I don't trust it either.
This one's scary for sure, but it'd be a whole lot scary if it were a cross instead of a picture. That would be unholy. Urbix Hill is a YouTuber who explores abandoned places, but the places he's gone to as of recent have left him unsettled. While checking out an abandoned factory, this happens.
What's that? Was that? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Biggie? Hey, is this where
Hello?
the holes be? Hey, is this where the holes be? Where the those bitches take off your clothes be? I mean, be as in bitches. Hopefully it's hoes that don't be tripping, but they be tripping. Spend your money on me, bitch.
In there.
But all of this is
Damn.
nothing compared to his latest tour inside an abandoned church.
Damn. I don't do none of that, bro. See, ain't you see that? Come on, bro. Nigga. Need to stop exploring. Find yourself some bad bitches. Get the whoring. This shit be boring. If you gon' die, I do not trust it. Get stabbed in your eye, cause these ghosts, they be hella on these ties though. Man! Mexicans! We gonna edit that out. We gonna edit all that out.
I can't imagine how terrifying it must be to explore these places alone and encounter stuff like this. But props to him for getting this on camera. Here's footage of someone who's being chased by La Llorona, the weeping woman, who is a ghostly entity that mourns over the death of her children who she killed. It's believed that she comes out in the dead of night, as the following video shows.
Shit.
As someone who likes to walk at night, this terrifies me. Justice Alexander has a small daughter who has an imaginary friend named Michael. But after capturing the following on video, Michael may not be imaginary at all. Who knows if what children are seeing are figments of their imagination or something else completely. Hopefully it's the former and not the latter. Tim Morozov returns to the place where he did a paranormal investigation. He goes back to do another one, but little does he know, something downright terrifying would occur.
Что сейчас было? Удар в окно. Да что за нафиг? Тут есть кто-нибудь? Да блин.
He's shot?
Что это было?
Another one? Nigga, what are you hunting? You better reload your pistol. Shit, across. Oh wow, you a special type of motherfucker. Across. Quick, grab the holy water and the crucifixions.
You can call the Ghostbusters, but I'm calling Tim. The following video shows a couple who are getting ready for bed when something downright terrifying is caught on camera. The footage comes from an indoor home security camera that the couple had installed inside their bedroom. After the chilling events of that night, they sent this video to a friend who looked it over and concluded that what happened in their home is beyond explanation.
What the, bro?
Needless to say, the friend had found the video to be disturbing. At the start of the clip, we can see both partners doing their nightly routine. One's at the foot of the bed, while the other is inside the bathroom. Then, minutes later, the partner who is inside the bathroom joins the other in bed. It isn't until seconds later that we see both partners fully in bed. However, it is at this moment that something disturbing is caught on camera. This is what was caught.
Es que todo fue tan rápido, hermano. Todo fue tan rápido. Mira, todo estaba tranquilo, ni media apagan las luces.
Well, guess I ain't drinking that.
Juanca como que siente algo, no sé, por la espalda.
Orange juice it is.
Eso me creo que... ¿Lo viste?
What type of shit? I've seen this before, but it's still scary as hell.
The sheet suddenly pulls itself off the bed. The man then proceeds to check the bathroom, when all of a sudden, he's attacked by something. The woman is also attacked by an unseen force. They then leave the room at once and promptly run to the front door. But then something else happens that has left the couple even more disturbed than before. Take a look.
No sé, mira.
Mira, comienzan a salir más cosas.
Más cositas de esas.
Mira, ya.
Oh, hell no.
Todo de una sola.
Todo el cuarto.
Hermano, es que no, de ahí no termina todo, loco. Es que es en toda la casa. O sea, él tiene que salir rápido de esa casa. Yo ya le dije. Es en toda la casa.
Y ahí está un bajar. No, está todo bien. Ahí sale el bajar. Ya mira que le toca la batería.
Mira, ahí es que ya no puede si la bajo en peso, pues la bajo en peso. Mira, mira.
Prende el foco, se cayó eso.
Mira, me la vi loco como se ve loco.
Oh!
Ahí ya cae, ahí mira, ahí ya no puede más la china, mira.
Ya cayó.
Mira.
Oh, that's messed up.
No encontraba las llaves, Juanca, mira, ahí recién encuentro las llaves. O sea, es en toda la casa, hermano. Es toda la casa.
Y Juanca la sacó.
Es toda la casa. Es toda la casa. Toda la casa, o sea, yo no ni siquiera pretendo que Juanca se lleve esas cosas, no, para la casa no.
No, Juanca no quiere regresar, Mira. Uy, eso no lo había visto.
Sigue todo.
Eso no
Sigue todo, yo tampoco, sigue todo. Sigue todo, hermano, sigue todo.
It's unclear as to whether or not the couple had returned home, but given what occurred, viewers think it's best if they stay somewhere else until it's safe to return. Now, as for the footage, one could say that the use of strings had helped pull this off, but because there's so much going on in this video, viewers believe that something other than strings had caused this. As with most videos, this one remains a mystery. This next video speaks for itself. We can see three people who appear to be friends using what looks to be a Ouija board.
No.
Out of all paranormal videos, those involving Ouija boards often show footage of a session that goes wrong. That being said, this next video is no exception.
I believe it. That one looked convincing.
This last video was posted by David Stenberg, who owns a dog that, according to him, has been acting very strange. David had filmed the following video and writes, "This is the only recorded example of this behavior, but it has happened in the middle of the night, the middle of the day, and in several rooms of the house." This is what he caught on camera.
Can't be that bad. Dog ain't fucking with it. What the fuck?
Get in here. Get in here.
Nah. Dog is like, nigga, fuck no. Nope.
Get in here. What is the deal? Astrid, you're freaking me out. Come here. Come on.
Nah.
For some reason, David's dog will not go in the room. There doesn't appear to be anything threatening inside, which is odd as his behavior suggests otherwise. Because of this, viewers believe that there was actually something inside the room, but it could only be seen by the dog. Knowing this, the question then becomes, what exactly was being seen? Was an unseen ghost caught on camera, or was something else caught instead? Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.
That wasn't as scary as it could have been, but it was not exactly the Hello Kitty Island adventure out this bitch either. But yo, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Twisms.